Here we are on the roadside of the International 23 FB Twin. Again, with the twin beds, you get a storage compartment under each bed, plus a large storage compartment in the front. Once again, I color code my keys: blue for water, black for battery, white for storage compartments. So we'll take a look and see what I keep in this bin. So this bin I generally use for things that are related to water. I keep in here these coiled hoses that we got from Air Gear, 25 feet each. They come in a lovely storage bag. I generally keep 2 of those. Generally haven't needed them for length, but they do connect quite nicely. I keep 2 of them basically for redundancy. I've had hoses leak on me before. This is our Blu Tech R2 2-stage filter system. We've used this at several campsites. This water, after it goes through this, actually tastes better than it does at home. It's a really good. They make this in a 3 filter system also for more money, of course, but the two filters has been plenty for us. In this bin I have a splitter. I'll use one of these to go to the trailer from the water supply. The other one I hook up just a utility hose that I use for hosing off shoes or pets or shells or using to wash the trailer. This one's got actual shut-offs that are pretty decent. This is a cool little device. If you're wondering how much water you're using at your campsite, you plug this in line with your splitter, and you can find out how much water that you use. Typically, I mean, we stayed 3 nights and we used about 200 gallons of water, which seems like a lot. But that includes hand washing, toilet flushing, all the dishwashing. Yeah, most of that water is probably dishwashing, to be honest. Sometimes it's more efficient to use paper plates and things. I use this just to grab any moisture that, we got quite a bit of moisture in there just from a couple weeks. A lot of moisture comes out of these hoses. After you've been on a trip, there's a lot of residual moisture that picks this up, or that gets in them, and this thing will grab that. So that's good to know. That's actually working. I keep this little funnel on hand in case I need to use it to, put any treatment into the domestic water tank here. I haven't used it very much. This is just a 10-foot drinking safe hose. I use this to connect from the filter to the city water inlet on the trailer. It's just a short hose, not coiled. It folds up real nice behind the tires and goes right up into the domestic water. And then once I get to that, I use this 90-degree connector. I put this into the city water connection and then run this hose into that. And that takes a lot of the stress out of the connection, and this hose doesn't stick way out. So you don't bump into things when you're walking by. Also, I keep this in there. I use this. This is just a gallon jug. Typically what I do is I put my tank treatment in there. You're supposed to pre-mix it with a gallon of water, so I'll put a scoop of Happy Campers in there. Shake it up real good, and I dump this down the toilet. Also, if we're parked someplace where we don't have a sewer connection, I'll put a gallon of this into the gray water tank also before we start using it. And then finally on this side, I keep this little, this is just a guide for your sewer hose. It gives it a nice 1/4-inch slope from your outlet on your trailer to the sewer connection in the ground. It gives a nice support. Apparently some campgrounds require that you have some way of elevating your black hose. And so this works real great because it folds up super nice and compact. And that's it for this bin.